Welcome to DTC. Today I'm gonna try to install Bliss OS, or in other words Android, on this Microsoft Surface Pro 2. It's pretty old, it's had seen better days, but it still works. The battery's fine, the screen's fine, everything's fine. Windows isn't on there anymore, it's currently completely empty. So yeah, let's start. First off, we will go to blissroms.com. We will scroll down and even learn something, because they even make, like the name says, custom ROMs for Android phones, but also the Bliss OS. Bliss ROM, Bliss OS. This Bliss OS is, like I already said, literally Android for x86 or x64 CPU computers. And well, let's download it, consider donating, and go to the downloads and choose. I choose always the newest version, which is Android 9. Then over here, download the latest version, click on download, wait 5 seconds, and save the file. The file is about 1.3 gigabytes, so that shouldn't take too long. And the next step will be writing the file to an USB stick. For that you can use Etcher or uNetbooten. Link will be in the description. I personally prefer this program, where you can simply choose the image, target, and then flash. When that's done, we will take the USB stick and stick it into the Surface. I've already done that. All that's left is to boot it and install it. On this Surface, since Windows isn't on there anymore, I can't get into the system settings and boot from USB stick or whatever, so I will have to power it on while pressing volume down. Once it's booted, you can see we have some options here. We have the Bliss OS 11.7 live debug mode, Legacy Mod Probe mode, and the installation mode. The live mode is useful if you still have like Linux or Windows on your machine and want to see if this program, either you like it or if it even works on your specific machine. This will boot from the USB stick into the RAM, but will not write anything to your actual drive where your Windows, for example, is installed on. The live debug mode is of course for debugging. The Legacy Mod Probe mode, I don't know. And the installation mode is for custom installation. This mode is only useful if you want to site install it, like next to Windows or Linux. But we will go to the advanced options and use the auto install to specified hard disk. This will make our lives a lot easier, since we won't have to format the disk and all partitions ourselves. It will do it automatically. So we press enter on here, and then we will have to decide which drive it should be installed on. Since I only have one in here, I will choose this. Be careful if you have more than one drives in your PC. The one you will select will be completely wiped. Every data on there will be deleted. Once you selected your drive, press enter, press yes. This is another information that all your data will be erased, and we press yes. and it will be formatting the disks or the disk, and then copying the data from the stick to the disk. Just like that, installing Bliss OS to SDA2. So once that's done and no errors occurred, it will say congratulations, Bliss OS is installed successfully. Now we will press reboot, enter, remove this stick, and wait. So now we are booted up and we have three options: BlissOS 11.7 once more and the old ModProbe mode. Then we have some more options: Vulkan support, which is, I think, graphics drivers and that stuff. No setup wizard, no hardware acceleration, reboot power in the UEFI firmware settings. We don't need any of those. We will just boot from the first option, press enter, and boot into the system. The first boot always takes a little longer than normal. Of course, it has to install some of the standard apps and apply some settings. But generally, the boot time isn't that bad. So the battery just died and it turned off. I will charge it and booting again. I will just boot into the Android OS without any problems, just like that. And there's the boot up logo. And I will not cut it so you can see how long it takes to boot up. By the way, this startup animation is one of the best animations I've seen so far. LineageOS and many other custom ROMs don't have like even an animation. Most of the time it's just an image. It's nice, I have to say. Nice touch. Once there's the Bliss coming, it means it's finished. And there it is. Finishing system update. We are on Android P. Android 9. We select the home screen and there it is. I will... Yes, just like that. We have the Play Store right here, Firefox right here. We have Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, all the good stuff. It's literally like a big Android phone or a tablet. We can go to the store, of course we have to sign in. All the Google stuff works. I have yet to stumble upon any problems. Of course I will need Wi-Fi. Let me just make the standard settings and I'll be back. So I'm logged in now, and as you can see, everything works normally. You can even buy and re-download your bought apps like this Black Player Premium. And the store is pretty much as you already know it, just bigger. And it also works like this. If of course I didn't auto rotate. Works like this. Boom! Really, really nice. Alright, so I downloaded a few apps, and the first thing is the Lena launcher, which is really nice. Allow everything, and there we have it. The Lena launcher is pretty much like a desktop environment, pretty much. You have your apps and settings, and you can move around the there we go. The apps, you can have apps in Windows, you can have them full screen. It's really cool. this is the website, not the app. Never mind. Where was the app drawer? This is the file manager. It has a lot of cool functions. This is the browser. This is the shop. Premium. But where are my apps? There they are. Applications. So you can actually change the resolution like that. It's more like a desktop, really small icons. If you go to applications, this window will open like your normal app drawer, and you can see I installed Discord and YouTube and all that good stuff. Let's just start the YouTube app. It opens and we can browse some videos or not. Let's give it another shot. What is it downloading? Oh, just the... Alright, it's gone. So just rebooted, probably because of the updated Google Play services, which are needed for most apps. And once this is booted back up, now you can already also see how long it actually takes to boot up this system, which is probably a little longer than your Windows or phone or whatever, but it's on a freaking Surface. Android on a Surface. Microsoft does not approve. So once that's booted up, we will be able to, just like on your phone or tablet, watch some YouTube, some movies. There's the Lenovo launcher. Let's go back to YouTube and watch some videos. As you can see, it's actually quite fast, pretty snappy, except for the loading times, but that's my internet. Like loading apps or opening them simply is super fast. It's snappy AF. I am not logged into Discord. Discord is already installed. Yeah, just like that, you can install everything there is in Google Play. Some apps and games might not be available for like this big screen or even this version of Android. We can take a look into the settings, system, and the about. There we can see Android version 9. We can see Model Surface Pro 2. Some other useful stuff. You can change your device name and so on. Pretty cool. I love it. It's amazing. And of course you can also use this whole device in landscape mode. Maybe not in this launcher, I don't know. Will it work? I'm not sure. Nope, it doesn't work, but in the apps it should work. Wait. YouTube, there it is. Take a look at that. Yep, and we're in portrait mode. Alright, that's it for today. If you have any questions about anything, please ask me in the comment section below. I will try to answer everything, and even if I don't know, I will make some research to help you out. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this little video. Actually, this is the first video on this new channel. And if you have something you want to see with this Surface, with any phone, I will try to make that happen, like some cracking tutorials, or maybe even these the ROMs from this OS, like exactly the same OS operating system for Android devices. I will probably even make a video on that very soon. So stay tuned, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!